a sad occasion, but the occasion ain't for the family. I mean, I got sympathy for the little kid, but for the mama, she can go to hell. I am sick of the way people just throw out lawsuits, man. I see so many lawsuits almost on an every other daily basis, man. I just seen one thing yesterday. I seen some water on the floor. I was like, there go a lawsuit. It just, oh, my neck, my back, my neck. I could have did it, but nah. McDonald's found liable for a hot chicken McNugget that burned girl.
Really, nigga?
Fort Lauderdale, Florida. A Florida woman, they call them. She said McDonald's and franchise holder are at fault after a hot chicken nugget from a Happy Meal fell on a little girl's leg and caused second-degree burn. A jury in South Florida found in case reminiscent of the famous hot coffee lawsuit of the 90s. And if you don't know what they talking about, y'all, that's when back in the days, somebody was drinking some hot coffee. They dropped the coffee on their lap or some stuff in that nature, and they sued McDonald's saying the coffee was hot.
Cap.
Wasn't that what you're looking for when you went to the damn store? I bet you that person broke these days. I may have to look that up and see if I can find it. They should have been a gutter for something like that. A second jury will determine how much McDonald's USA and its franchise owner, Upchurch Foods, will pay the child and her mother, the South Florida Sentinel reported. Thursday's decision was split, with jurors finding the franchise holder liable for negligence and failure to warn customers about the risk of hot food. I swear that's what you go there for, to get a hot whatever you buy. I swear that's what it is you go there for. And you gotta tell a dummy your food may be hot.
Stop it.
So that's when they start putting hot coffee on the cups, y'all, because of that junk like that. And I'm sorry about you peoples. I'm not sorry. I'm sorry for you peoples who gonna go for the mother and say, well, you know, it's in the daughter in the. I'm sorry for you and your foolishness. Cause this is straight up foolishness. McDonald's USA liable for failing to provide instructions for safe handling food. So they were supposed to tell her how to handle her hot food. A grown-ass woman who opened her legs and let some dude stand between her feet and go deep inside up in her and have children. Now she have to be told how to handle hot food. McDonald's USA was not found to be negligent, and the jury dismissed the argument that the product was defective. Defective hot damn nugget. Our sympathies go out to this family for what occurred in this unfortunate incident. As they said, they will hold the customer safety as one of our highest priorities. The owner, Brent Upchurch, said in a statement, "We are deeply disappointed with today's verdict because the facts show that our restaurant did indeed follow the protocols when cooking and serving this Happy Meal. You want a hot meal for your child. Soon as you get that meal, and you stick your old greedy hands in there and be like, man, it's cold. You going back, taking it in, talking about it's cold. As soon as it's nice, piping hot, and you throw it back there to a little child, and then the child flips some of the hot food off, that's your fault, and it burned, you're going to blame somebody else. Jurors heard 2 days of testimony and arguments about the 2019 episode that left the 4-year-old girl with a burn upper thigh. I think it was 2 degrees, y'all. Second degree. Philana Holmes testified that she bought Happy Meals for her son and her 4-year-old daughter at the drive-thru. The Sun Sentinel reported she handed the food to her children like an idiot. I mean, she handed the food to her little children who were in the back seat. After she drove away, her daughter started screaming. The mother testified. I'm not laughing at the child, y'all. It's just, trust me, I'm not. The mother testified she didn't know what was wrong until she pulled over to help the girl. And she saw the burn on the girl's leg. That was a fast burn, wasn't it? And she took photos, which include audio of the girl screaming. The sound of the girl screaming was played in court too, y'all. Let's make it dramatic. We're gonna play your child screaming and screaming and screaming, and the jury gonna fall for it. Hook, line, sinker. The child who is autistic did
Hey, boy, ain't no fucking way, boy.
not testify. The child is autistic. And the mammy gave the autistic child some super hot food and want to blame the cooking of the food on the restaurant.
No, son.
Wow. This did not take a lawyer, a judge, or a juror to say this is crap. You don't take that. I just said it's crap. You know it's crap. I'm going to say like that old preacher said, with this lawsuit, I'm getting it. God's probably getting it. You should be getting it too. Stupid. The lawyers for the McDonald's noted that the food had to be hot to avoid salmonella poisoning, and that the nuggets were not meant to be pressed between a seatbelt and human flesh for more than 2 minutes. They feeding that, y'all. 2 minutes, come on, man. Oh, they sued McDonald's and the franchise owner failed to adequately train employees. Failed to warn customers about the dangerous temperature of the food. And for the cooking food to a much higher temperature than necessary. They supposed to say, hey, you need to tell everybody you send this to, hey, your food hot. You didn't know that? Also, while both sides agreed the nugget caused the burns, that's what they say. They both agree, yeah, it looked like our nugget did it, yeah. The family lawyer argued the temperature was above 200 degrees Fahrenheit, while the defense said it was no more than 160 degrees Fahrenheit. How did they know that? They must have came right at the fire, like, crash, and threw them foul, took them out. 200 degrees though? Nah, I think they'll burn their grease up around that time. All the stuff there. Wait a minute. I don't even know. Yeah, they do. I believe I better burnt their grease up, keep cooking everything at 200 degrees for so long. A New Mexico jury awarded Stella Liebeck $2.7 million in the punitive damage after she was scalded in 1992 by the hot coffee. Spilled on her lap, burned her legs, groin, and buttocks. Probably a poontang too, huh? And she tried to steady the cup with her legs while prying the lid off to add cream outside the drive-thru. So she took the cup from her legs, she was squeezing it, and they were like, sploosh. Ah! I'm suing y'all. Now I'm laughing at her, y'all. She suffered a third-degree burn. Spent more than a week in the hospital. She initially asked McDonald's for $20,000 to cover her hospital expenses. But the company went to trial. A judge later reduced the $2.7 million award to $480,000, which she said was appropriate for the willful Wanton, reckless, and callous behavior by McDonald's. Wowzers. Y'all, this world got some of the sorriest, ignorantest people in it. If you don't believe me, just watch. I'm telling you, man, it gets just to me. Two reasons. Like they said, it got to be the tip to keep salmonella off of it. Another reason, who wants some cold food? Even though some gonna wait till it cool down, but they don't want it initially cold, and they get it, and you know it. Have a nice day.